Let's prepare on consistent deformation method. So today we are going to see about the method of consistent deformation, which is also one of the method of the force method only. So this is also, as usual, it is used to find the unknown reactions. So here, as usual, in the previous method we found ds, no? So here also the first step is to find the ds only. So that only we can know how much indeterminacy is there, how much compatibility equations we have to create like that, okay? And the second step is you have to remove the redundant reaction. So first let us see the steps alone, that is the procedure to do this method, and when you see it with the example it will be easy for you, okay? So here it is to remove the redundant reaction. So there may be 4 or 5 reactions. Out of those you can choose anything as a redundant reaction, okay? So it's your wish only. And after that, calculate the deformation due to the external load at the point of redundant reaction. So now we have removed a reaction node. Let it be ABC, means if you are removing a reaction at C, you have to calculate the deformation at that point C, but only considering the external load. So external load may be a UDL, UVL, or a point load may be also there. So it is based on that case. And the step 4 is, now you don't consider the external load, consider only the redundant reaction and find the same deformation there, okay? So be clear, in both the step we are finding the deformation, that is the deflection only. In the first case we are not considering the redundant reaction, in the second case we are not considering the external load, okay? And the step 5 is, now calculate the net deformation. So net deformation means we are going to add these two deformation, that is 1 and 2 we got here, no? So when you add these two deformation you will be getting a equation. So this is your compatibility equation. So with this equation you can go for the other equation. So the remaining equations it can be easily find out by the equations of equilibrium. So that's all. These simple 6 steps only has to be used for this method. So let us see the example. So here I have taken a simply supported beam with a propped reaction at the middle. So let it be A, B, C, okay, and the length is L, and the UDL that is running over the span is W by meter. Okay, so here first step is what? We have to find the degree of static indeterminacy. So it is R minus 2, because it is a beam, we won't consider the horizontal reactions, horizontal equations also. So R minus 2, so this will give you 3 minus 2, which is equal to 1. So we just need one compatibility equation in extra to find the reactions here. So what is the second step? The second step is to find or to locate the redundant reaction and to remove that, okay? So here I have taken the middle reaction, that is your propped reaction is there, no? So that reaction I have assumed as a redundant one, and I have taken that, I have removed that. So that is your second step. In the third step, you have to find the deflection considering only the external load and not the redundant reaction. So it will become a simply supported beam with UDL. So we know the value for that. It is 5 by 384 WL square by EI. So that's all. Then the fourth step is what? You have to neglect the external load but consider only the redundant reaction. So I have removed the UDL here and I have drawn the redundant force RB here. So if this is the case, means the deflection at B for simply supported beam, it is RB L cube by 48 EI. Okay, so if you see this, both the deflection means the second deflection is actually a negative, because the UDL is this word, so the deflection will be downwards, but in the second case the load is upward, so the deflection will be in the upward, okay? So we can take plus and minus here. So this fifth step is what? You have to find the net deformation. So the net deformation is nothing but it is this minus this, that is del B and del dash B, okay? So that is equal to 0. So when you equate this formula and this formula, that is this equal to this, you will be getting RB is equal to 5 by 8 WL. So anyone of you remember this formula? This we have already studied in the strength of materials, fixed and propped beams. In that chapter we have studied this formula. Okay, so in that, for all the fixed and propped beams we will be studying the reactions. Okay, but in this method we have just found the same value and we are getting it correct, that is 5 by 8 WL. So now we got the RB value. So only remaining thing is RA and RC. So you can apply moment at A or moment at C, anywhere it is equal to 0, and you can apply summation of vertical forces is 0. So you will be getting all the other two reactions, RA and RC. So that's all, it is simple method. Thank you and keep watching for the next lecture on unit load method.